Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of the Fulfilling Singlehood and Married Life on Hero TV. I am Benedicta Umbom and I'm glad to have you again. Today we'll be talking about the third party myth. A lot of people have funny misconceptions about the idea of a third party, especially in married life. And I'm going to be talking about the fact that it's in itself a myth and it's really not a bad thing as people think it is. Many of the challenges people face in marriages today, where you hear people killing themselves or maiming one another or doing untold or uncalled for things in marriages, because many times the participators in those marriages had nobody to talk to. And in the name of not allowing third parties into their marriage, it they died angry, died upset, probably lost their lives or helped someone else lose their lives by killing them. The third party idea in itself is not a bad thing, except you misuse it like any other thing that can be used or abused. Now, when you're facing challenges in your marriage, or even in your relationship or courtship, whatever it is, you need to have that one person or two or three who you call your support group, who you call your mentor, your father in the Lord, whatever it is. What I'm always particular about is in choosing who you talk to and being led by God's Spirit to know who to talk to about the challenges you're facing in your marriage. But I'm not against you having someone you can talk to. What I'm against is bottling everything up inside of you and building records of malice, anger, reasons why you should eventually do something that is uncalled for to your spouse. That's what I'm against. And so today I'm breaking down what we call the third party myth because I think that it has been overrated. People saying don't allow a third party into your marriage, don't talk to anybody about the challenges. That's not all in, it's not a total truth, it's not a complete truth. That has its sides, its rights, and then it has its wrongs like any other thing. And so I'm going to encourage you today, if you're facing challenges in your marriage and you don't know what to do about it, especially the kind of challenges that your spouse is not understanding. The type that you tell him, I don't like this thing that you're doing, and he says, what's wrong with what I'm doing? Or you tell your wife, I don't feel like you respect me, and she says, I respect you, what else do you want? And this thing is getting at you. It's taking away your peace, it's taking away your happiness, it's making you feel unfulfilled, it's making you wonder if you should have married this particular person. You're talking to the person, now you notice I'm saying there's a step to it. If you're in a situation in your marriage where you're facing difficulty and you have tried to talk to your spouse about the challenge and there hasn't been any improvement, don't build up anger, don't build up frustration, don't walk on that road of lack of fulfillment simply because you feel you're boxed in, hemmed in, and there's nothing you can do and no one you can talk to. It's a myth. Look for someone as you're led, as you pray. God can lead you to someone who you can talk to and who is going to bring some respite, some form of solution into your marital challenges. That's what's important. Now, don't go all wild saying, oh, it's okay to have a third party. Have a third party as you're led by the Spirit, someone who God is leading you to talk to about the challenges you're facing. But don't keep it all boxed in and don't go out there just talking to just anybody. That's where you find the middle ground and that's where you require God's leading. But remember, don't keep things inside. Don't build up anger and malice and bitterness against your spouse that can lead you to do something that is uncalled for, untold of, that would put you on the headlines in a bad way. Talk to someone about the challenges you're facing. Find a counselor, a pastor, a mentor, whatever it is, to talk to about the challenges you're facing and find some solution to it. Someone who your spouse respects as well. I always ensure that I have to remind you of that. Let it be someone who your spouse can respect, who, that's why, and that brings me to one of the things I tell singles. Many times a single guy tells you, you're everything to me, you're the only person that can talk to me, you're the only person I listen to. And that's making you excited, like, oh wow, I'm the only person that can talk to him. Really? It means his mother can talk to him, his father can talk to him, his pastor can talk, nobody can talk to him, you're the only one. And the day that he doesn't want to listen to you, what are you going to do? You see, a lot of times we don't look out for these things. We're so distracted by the show. We don't want to know that the person we're dating or getting prepared to get married to listens to someone apart from us, so that when they are in the wrong, we can call someone else into the situation that can correct them, someone that they respect. Now, if that is your situation where you're in marriage with somebody who you know, maybe someone your husband respects or someone your wife respects, that if you talk to, they can intervene in the situation, then you're, I'm happy for you. But if you're already in a marriage where your husband doesn't listen to anybody else but you, well, it's still not the end of the road. You can still prayerfully find someone that can intervene in the situation. But my point today on this episode is the third party idea is not totally a wrong idea. You can have someone who you can talk to, who you can confide in, and can help you through the difficult times of your marriage. Thank you very much for watching this episode on the fulfilling singlehood and married life on Hero TV. I remain Benedicta Umbong. Leave your comments, your contributions, your questions, if any. And of course, until next time, remember you can live a fulfilling life whether you're single or married. Keep watching Hero TV. God bless you. Bye bye.